Hi, I'm Ryan, and welcome to my schizophrenia channel. Lately, I've been struggling. I'm having a difficult time making eye contact with a couple specific people, my mom and my supervisor at work. With my mom, I always feel like when we talk, I feel like I'm going to hear something sexual, like not from her, but from like a running commentary. That doesn't usually happen, but I have a tough time keeping my eyes focused on her. And a few years back, I used to say the phrase, "that's stupid," all the time. Everything that happened that went wrong, I would say, "Oh, that's stupid." And my mom, for some reason, asked me to stop saying that because she said she felt like I was telling her things that she was doing were stupid. And so I understood, so I stopped saying that. But now, when we talk face to face, she expects me to like insult her intelligence, and I expect to hear something sexual, and it's just awkward for the both of us. With my supervisor at work, he's African American, and I can't make good eye contact with him. Before and after I became medicated, I used to hear this voice say the N-word over and over and over, and so when I talk to my supervisor, I expect to hear that, and I look away at inappropriate times. And usually I leave our supervisions thinking, oh, he thinks I'm racist. Last week on Wednesday, I had a really good day, and my mental health group ran exceptionally well. And then I did my substance abuse group, which had really turned the corner from this difficult period where a lot of the guys were using and encouraging other people to use too. Those people are gone, and it's just going a lot better. I'm getting like compliments from them, so it was a really great day. But at the end of the day, when I went home, I thought back on my visit with my supervisor first thing in the morning, and it kind of made the whole day seem bad because I still felt like he thought I was being racist. I think some of the issues making eye contact come from my problem with staring at people. For the first few years after I was on medication, I used to just stare at people inappropriately. And back in 2012, when I was more active on the forums on schizophrenia.com, I posted a thread on staring at people. And it turns out a lot of people who also had schizophrenia felt the same way, had the same sort of experiences. For some reason after I posted that and noticed that other people had the same problem, I felt better about it. I stopped staring at people. But I think there's an overall kind of like this weird gazing at people thing that affects my eye contact with them. The other issue that's bubbling up with this eye contact is using socially charged words like black, usually meaning the color, but sometimes meaning the race. Like, I have a difficult time saying black to anyone, whether they're white or African American. It's really awkward, and I look away. To give an example, one time I said to this African American client of mine, I said, "Oh, is that your brother's black car?" And the way I said it just came out weird, and he just looked at me funny, and and I kind of trip over myself sometimes. Another example is using a different word. I was talking to this girl at work, one of my coworkers at work, who's very attractive, but way too young for me. She's only about like 25 years old, and we were talking about travel websites, and I mentioned this one website has a section called Attractions, in which people rated their experiences with what that city had to offer. But when I said attractions, I stopped short and I said about 10 times. And I started thinking, oh no, now she thinks that I think she's attractive. And then I felt uncomfortable for the rest of the day. And then at one point, when it came up, I told her I was on disability, which is not a big deal because almost everybody at work knows I'm on disability. She's just a per diem, so she doesn't know. But it's just awkward. And homophones too. When somebody says to me like "come over," I'll think "cum," and it just derails me and causes me to pause and say and it's very awkward. So right now, living day to day is becoming more and more difficult for me. I mean, this is going back with the eye contact a long time, and especially in 2016, and also with the socially charged words. It seems to be getting worse and worse. My therapist suggested I practice different words, like that I have trouble saying. Like at work, I won't say the black cabinet upstairs. I'll just say the big cabinet upstairs. And usually people have to think about it for a second because I didn't say the black cabinet like everybody else. But if I practice using that more, she says that, you know, it would be helpful for me, and I agree. So that's the end of today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm Ryan, and thanks for watching.